The name's Shovel, Sam Shovel. I'm the big dick in the city. Been a hell of a night. I woke early that morning, felt like doing it. I was wrong, it was Susan. Meanwhile, back at the office, the curtains were drawn, but the furniture was real. There was a sleeping pill on my desk. I woke it up and took it. My secretary came in and said, "Can I use your dictaphone?" I said, "No, use your finger like everybody else." It was an old gag, but it seemed appropriate at the time. I said to her, "Is that perfume I smell?" She said, "Yes, and you do." She was the daughter of a lorry driver. I knew because she had one brown arm. I said to her, "Call me a cab." She said, "Okay, you're a cab." I went downstairs, past the hall porter. I said, "I like you." He said, "I like you too." We danced for a while. I said, "Do you have a light, Mac?" He said, "No, I've got a dark brown coat, so shoes." Another old guy, but it seemed appropriate at the time. I went outside. It was so cold, I snapped a dog from a lamppost. Now the dog didn't worry me. It was a cat that came towards me with one eye. And I realized it was walking backwards. The cat gave me a lead down to the local crypt. The cat crept in the crypt, cracked and crept out. Meanwhile, back on the sidewalk, the taxi stopped with the jerk got out, and I got in. I looked at him, he looked at me, we danced for a while. The taxi driver was weird. He had wooden legs and real feet. I said, "I like you." He said, "I like you too." We danced for a while. I asked him to take me to the local casino. He did. He dropped me off outside. On the floor, the pavement, the sidewalk, whatever you want to say, was a guy laying there. Bullet wounds to the chest, slashed wrists, and arrows in his back, and a rope around his neck. It was the worst case of suicide I'd seen in years. I went inside. There was a tap on the door. I thought, I must have a word with the plumber. Some dame opened the door in a nightdress. I thought, that's a real strange place to put a door. She said, "Do you want a case?" I said, "No, I really am the soul." She said to me, "Cigarette?" I said, "Yes, I know." Have I done that before? I kissed her, she screamed. I took the cigarette from between my lips. She had an embarrassing mole on her neck. Kept jumping up and swinging her earring. She had a glass eye. She didn't tell me, but it dropped out in conversation. She had nothing on except a pair of see-through pants. I thought, that reminds me, I must get some tea bags. I know, but you'll be doing it tomorrow. It was then I went inside. I realized I was suffering from bourgeoisie. Yes, none of this had ever happened before. Some guys were playing poker with a tarot deck. One of them got a full house and 4 people died. It was then I noticed a chink in the curtain. Ding, 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 ding. I said to him, "Hey you." He said, "How do you know my name?" I was inquisitive. I said to him, "Do you have Chinese juice?" He said, "No, only orange juice, tomato juice." I said to him, "Are you poking the waiter?" He said, "What do you want? Fish and chip?" I said, "Yes, I'll have fish and chips." He said, "You want salt on your fish and chip?" Yes, please. He went. "So you want pepper on your fish and chip?" I said, "Yes, please." He went. I said, "Cancel the vinegar." So where do you live, Mel John? He said, "All Chinese live in Harrow." I said, "Really? Why's that?" He said, "We get off plane at Heathrow Airport. Get in taxi and say to driver, 'Harrow, taxi driver.'" It was then I went to the sauna. There was a guy in there with water on the brain. I said, "Do you like it in here?" He said, It was then I came out. I noticed 3 cockerels standing at the bar. One of these cockerels was straight, one was dyslexic, and the other one was gay. The straight one said, "Cock-a-doodle-doo." The dyslexic one said, "Doodle-doodle-cock." The gay one said, "Any cock will do." Some dame came over. I knew she was going to be easy. She had a mattress strapped to her back. She'd had the coil fitted. I knew, because every time she crossed her legs, the TV channel changed. Because then I noticed some dame carrying a newspaper. She stood up. Her name was Pat. She made her way to the stage. Slowly. She got past the row of people, took a step up, and as she did, the audience went, "Wow." Oh, thank you, Pat. I handed her my cigarette lighter. I reached in my pocket and I produced a little red handkerchief. I said to her, "Would you like to see my trick?" She said, "Yes, please." I didn't know whether she heard me properly, but obviously she did. Because then, from nowhere, I produced a candle. She lit the candle. Yes, she did. Oh yes, and with a wave of the hand and a flick of the wrist, the candle seemed to vanish. She was impressed, but only slightly. I took from her my lighter. I like the skirt. I can get 23 across, but I couldn't get 14 down. She handed me a newspaper. She kissed me on the cheek. She walked away. Thank you, Pat. I removed the band. The drummer was furious. On the newspaper was a message. It said, "Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm a schizophrenic, and so am I." It was then I read the next headline. It said, "Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat are at this theatre next week." It also said, Billy Bongo gives birth to 6 piglets. And now they're looking for the swine that did it. Was then the whole story started to unfold itself because there was the missing 5 hearts. Well, I've answered all the questions posed. I'll say no more. This case is closed. You've got a good night. God bless. Thank you.